Didn't know it at the time, but every road I walked was leading me back to you. Not because fate planned it, but because you were the only one who made silence feel like home. You were forgotten myself. Yeah, you were my always. Long before I knew what that we never said forever, we just kept showing up in hospital waiting rooms, at 3 a.m. breakdowns in grocery store aisles. When I couldn't decide, you didn't need me perfect, you just needed me there. You were still set the chair out on the porch every spring. Not because I think you'll come back, but because my hands remember how you'd sit there with me, saying nothing for hours, and it never felt empty. It's not your face I miss most, it's the way you used to stay in the room when I was breaking, in the silence without walking away. You didn't fix me, you just sat like my pain wasn't something to flee. Yeah, I miss the way you used to stay. More for you to find your way, but because it feels like keeping a promise we never spoke. We don't make big promises about forever or fate. We just keep showing up day after ordinary day. No grand declarations, no perfect harmony, just two people choosing to stay in the same room, even when it's hard to breathe. We're still here, not because it's easy, but because we keep deciding to be. Not in spite of the mess, but right inside it, holding on without holding tight. Yeah, we're still here, and that's our kind of love. You know my sharp edges, I know your quiet fears. We don't pretend they're gone, we just learn how to move around them with care. No fixing, no hiding, just space to be human together. We're still here, not because it's easy, but because we keep deciding to be. Not in spite of the mess, but right inside it, holding on without holding tight. Yeah, we're still here, and that's our kind of love. Other loves burn bright and fade, ours it simmers low, steady, warm, built on 1,000 small yeses. Yes, I'll listen, yes, I'll stay, yes, even today. We're still here, and I choose this over any fairy tale. You don't have to be strong for me. You don't have to explain why you're quiet tonight. I'm not keeping score of your good days or bad. I just want you here, exactly as you are. You don't have to earn my love with words or proof or grace. You don't have to fix fix yourself to take up space in this place. I'm not waiting for your best version. I already chose the real one. Yeah, you don't have to be anything but you. When you forget to text back or cancel plans last minute, I don't assume the worst. I know life gets heavy, and I'd rather you rest than pretend you're fine just to keep me happy. You don't have to earn my love with words or proof or grace. You don't have to fix yourself to take up space in this place. I'm not waiting for your best version. I already chose the real one. Yeah, you don't have to be anything but you. Most people love the highlight reel. I love the raw footage, the sighs, the pauses, the I don't know moments. That's where I find you. That's where I stay. You don't have to. I've already said yes. I don't need a reason to want you close tonight. Not because you did something right, just because you're you. You don't have to earn my attention or perform to keep my care. I'm here not for what you give, but simply because you're there. It's just you, no conditions, no checklist. I'm keeping not your words, not your touch, but your quiet existence makes my world make sense. Yeah, it's just you, and that's more than enough. We don't always talk, sometimes we just sit side by side doing nothing, and it still feels like home. You don't fill the silence like it's something to fix. You let it breathe, and so do I. It's just you, no conditions, no checklist. I'm keeping not your words, not your touch, but your quiet existence makes my world make sense. Yeah, it's just you, and that's more than enough. Love isn't about chemistry or timing. It's about showing up again and again and saying I choose this person even when nothing's happening, especially then. Just you. always just you.